I guess mostly it's when you want to like render high quality 3D stuff for presentation work that you need a big graphics card. But even with Adobe stuff, you know, a faster computer makes quite a bit of difference. Like if you have a large high-res image you want to resize or something, and it takes several minutes to resize it. It's running Minecraft right now at 75 degrees, so it's not too bad. Alright, so I think this is the branch. Let me look at this. Northport. It goes across there. Down a little bit, back up on diagonal. And then ramp up the side of the mountain, which is a little bit strange. This is gonna have to be like a bridge sort of thing. And then into here, and then we have a junction inside the mountain. That looks good. Alright. Let's finish off paving this stuff while I'm here. Also, I don't know if an external graphics card would be okay with the streaming setup. A new computer, a moderately acceptable new computer, would set me back about 2,000 New Zealand dollars, I think. Which seems reasonable. Usually I don't buy top of the line stuff, just buy maybe a little above average. Actually, you say yours lasted like 8 years, or 9 years, or whatever it was. Was it top of the line when you bought it? Wesley? Pretty much, yeah, okay, I see. And I'm guessing you're buying top of the line stuff now as well when you upgraded. So what I do is I don't buy top of the line stuff. And so I usually well, in the past I would upgrade every like 3 to 5 years because I wouldn't buy the best stuff. Although now I think I'm going to upgrade a little less frequently. Spend a lot and use it for a long time without upgrades. Diamond Sword J. Look, I'm feeling charitable today, so I'm gonna just tell you that first of all, I'm not stupid, and secondly, we usually ban liars here. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity to take that back. Yeah, so I don't buy top of the line stuff, and so I upgrade a little more frequently than you do, Wesley. Although maybe I should change that. I don't know, maybe I'll just... Not sure how I should do it. I mean, if you want attention, Diamond Sword J, just say hi. We're pretty casual here. If you want to chat, we can just chat. Why not opt for a built desktop instead of laptop? Good question. I can get more for less, but... Well, in the past, it's because I would travel. So I lived in Australia for a while to study, and you know, while I was overseas, I would obviously a laptop makes sense because I didn't want to lug a desktop around every time I moved to somewhere. Now I guess I travel less, but I still might travel, you know. Tetris says, I built my current PC in 2013 for about 2000 USD. So that's like, what is it, 5 years ago, 2000 USD. Then you upgraded the GPU, added a few hard drives, think the CPU is restricting new games from doing well, but need to replace the motherboard as well, right? Well, I mean 5 years is about time for a whole new thing, right, Tetris? Unless you want to put up with the restrictions for a little while longer. Tetris says also crypto is still causing upset basic component price. So you're trying to wait out as long as possible. Oh man, Bitcoin, am I right? Bitcoin ruining people's lives. Bitcoin is so stupid. Guys, Bitcoin is so stupid. Do people actually make money mining for Bitcoin? I don't even know. It's just gambling, right? You put in a bunch of money and then you hope you get 1 Bitcoin out of it. Q says you make money. Well, good for those guys, I guess. It seems, I don't know, Q, because look, if you can make money, a lot of people would, it's getting narrow, yeah, exactly. The more, like, if it makes money, then more people would try to do it. And if more people try to do it, then the margins get narrower. And then you don't make money, right? Because, you know, everybody's just gonna jump on that gold mine, and then it's just gonna run out of stuff to mine. And also, it makes money at current prices. Whatever that means. What if somebody manages to hack Bitcoin and then the whole thing just collapses? And then there'll be a lot of cheap 1080s on the market because everybody's just going to give up. And then I'll buy a cheap second-hand 1080. That's one of my amazing schemes. Wesley says the whole thing is that it's unhackable. What? I mean, that's what you say, right? That's what people say. Presumably, exactly, presumably. Just because nobody's figured out how to hack it doesn't mean it's unhackable. You just have to try harder. Q says I wouldn't. Those 1080s would have been run for... Yeah, you're right. You're right. Unless they're really cheap, Q. And this is like $5 a piece. Oh man. Hey, you know, like, you know E.T. the Atari, I think it was Atari game. There's like there's landfills filled with ET games. The 1080 is gonna be like that. When the when the Bitcoin bubble bursts, there's gonna be landfills filled with secondhand 1080s, and it'll be like it'll be an archaeological dig site where people look back at the Bitcoin bubble, and they excavate all the millions of 1080s in the landfills. It's just a mountain of discarded 1080s. Everything's crazy. You know, all that computing power, wouldn't it be worth more money doing scientific research? I'm just thinking about like the supercomputers around the world. Wouldn't all that computing power be worth more? Like trying to cure cancer or something? Ah, craziness. Anyway, so this is 5-1. Let's go to 5-2. Oh, 5-2 is Twin Town. This is gonna be kinda epic. We have to go through these mountains and rivers. Over here. I guess we just plow straight through. Twin Town, let me mark out. So it comes out somewhere around here. Let me just mark this. Tetris is, I think, some sort of program or plugin that works that way. A few weeks ago, you recall a medical company guy reporting to shareholders that curing illnesses is far less profit than treating them over time. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's less profitable in terms of the money you can make. That's true, but that's because the whole business model is broken. It's worth more to society to cure people, but you don't get paid in dollars if you cure people. You get paid in dollars if you treat people. It's messed up. Everything's messed up, guys. Guys, everything is messed up. The whole world is messed up. How do we get back here? The Twin Town Station I've put there, right. You know, a lot of stuff that is useful to people aren't paid for. The economy is actually full of holes, full of gaps. As Tetris says, like, you can make more dollars, right? You can make more dollars and cents by treating illnesses instead of curing them. But of course you do, like, you benefit people more if you cure them instead of just treating them, so like everything's backwards. So if we come straight this way, and then we like diagonal, I mean, I want some epic bridges, I guess. What if we just deliberately have a bridge for no good reason? We come straight this way. Bridge across here. And then diagonal here. Diagonal bridge. And then we join up. Seems a little bit absurd, but also kind of cool. Alright, let me just bring this out. I do think, Tetris, that is one of the reasons why medicine should not be for profit. Because of things like that. The incentives are backwards with for-profit medicine. Two, 3, 4, and 5. One of the examples I usually pull out is, imagine if you have like for-profit policing. For-profit policing, it would be like for-profit medicine in that the police would be incentivized not to eliminate crime, but to merely like put a band-aid on it, right? Because if they eliminate crime, then the for-profit police would no longer make any money. So the for-profit police actually want there to be more crime so they can make more money, right? So if you like have a profit motive in some of these things, then the incentives are backwards. Or like for-profit firefighting. If you get paid to put out fires, why would you not just like start your own fires? You would deliberately start the fires so that you get paid to put them out, right? Anyway, everything's messed up. Everything's backwards. Hey, conspiracy thinking, but totally logical at the same time. If there was for-profit medicine, wouldn't you like start a conspiracy? Like, wouldn't you like organize a conspiracy to deliberately make people sick so that you can make money off them when you treat them again? Why wouldn't you do that? It's super messed up. Are we gonna start? Good question, Wesley. So, are you a doctor, and do you know any doctors? and which of us is gonna start poisoning people? Do you wanna poison people, or should I go poison people? Tetris says, well, the potential plausibility in that is thinking about the opioid crisis. That's right, Tetris, the opioid crisis. It's like, I mean, drugs, whether legal or illegal, drugs are great money makers, right? Because you make people addicted to a thing, and then they just keep paying you more and more money for it. So why have opioid painkillers as opposed to less addictive painkillers? Well, because if people get addicted to the opioid painkillers, they'll just buy more and more of it, and the drug makers make more and more money, right?